Welcome back, Ghost Beaters. Today we've had our first patch drop for Evil Dead the game. We're going to look into it live. We're going to break it all down. The only thing I knew going into it is that they have nerfed the exploit of animation canceling, but we'll get into that in just a minute. We'll look at it together. If you like this Evil Dead content, though, please drop a like and a comment below. It really does help the channel. And of course, smash that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell for all Evil Dead related content. And of course, if you're looking for people to play with, join the Discord. The link is in the description below. Just go down there and join up, and you'll find people that you can avoid playing randoms with. Yeah. As we hit week 2, you know that kind of sucks. So let's take a look and see what's going on. Patch 1.0.5, Stability and Quality of Life, implemented various fixes to combat cheats such as speed hacks, health regeneration, fake nicknames, character model changes. Larger anti-cheat update is also forthcoming in the next update. Addresses exploits where people would cancel animation to perform action faster than intended. Improved server stability, and various bug fixes and improvements. Pretty straightforward. Of course, you know what that means is they took care of what people are doing, which is basically stacking quick combos, especially with Army of Darkness Ash and Elagos, to get that maximum damage hit at the end by doing animation canceling. Missions: fixed crashing after closing the pause menu and find a way of the pit objective in mission 5. So, basically, there was a crash at the very end of the Arthur mission. You wanted to they took care of that. Demon: fixed loss of input bug when possession unit dies. All right, that's an easy fix. That was just some packet loss when the demon would unpossess a unit. Now we're going to get to the survivors. And it looks like we have our first balancing. So updated balancing and Cheryl, healing abilities. It looks like they nerfed Cheryl. Updated balancing the Evil Dead 1 Ash's healing. So it looks like they're hitting all the healers. Looks like they fixed Weapon Master Pistol for Amanda. That was broken. We actually did a video on that. All right. Fixed an issue causing loss of input when survivors are possessed by demons, exit vehicles, or try to pick up full stacks of items. So that's more packet loss issues being fixed. Fixed an issue that caused the survivor to be immortal at death or when healing items are being used in the storm. Okay, so obviously that's another bug fix that was not intended. Fixed an issue where survivors can deal 1 million damage to demons and deadites. Also not as intended. And finally, miscellaneous. We fixed some PlayStation 4 trophies that weren't syncing properly. So this is really just a quality of life. There's nothing else to it. It looks like the healers got hit on the survivor side, so it looks like they nerfed both Evil Dead 1 Ash and Cheryl, and they were both actually going to be adjusted on my list. Evil Dead 1 Ash had shot up my list when we did the podcast last night. Cheryl had already fallen down, and if she got hit even more, she might be the worst player in the game at this point. It's good to see Amanda's Weapon Master got fixed, because not being able to use a legendary pistol on Amanda just absolutely sucked. And finally, it looks like we just have some other fixes, such as nerfing damage, and that's probably part of the whole animation canceling. So we're probably seeing that as part of the problem. So I think that was also hand in hand. And, you know, some PlayStation trophies aren't synchronizing, so that'll fix some games not popping properly. So nothing big here. The biggest thing by far is we see 2 healers get nerfed, which is our first balancing. And we also see the weapon animation canceling get fixed. I've been arguing with people for a week that this was an exploit. People are saying, no, it's how it's supposed to be intended. I knew it wasn't. Animation canceling a lot of times is an exploit in most games, and I'm not surprised to see it was here. It wasn't how it was intended. And there you have it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We can now know what's going on. We kind of see where they're going. It didn't see a ton of balancing issues, but it's week 2, so I'm not surprised that they didn't go heavy into balancing, but apparently they went after those healers, so that's interesting. I feel like they feel like the demons are underpowered if they're really hitting the survivors that deal the most healing, obviously, which is Evil Dead 1 Ash and Cheryl. Those are straight healers. They didn't touch Pablo and his shield machine, but they did go after the straight healers, so that's going to be interesting, and it's probably going to adjust what my list looks like now. Evil Dead 1 Ash is probably not going to climb the way he did when I did my initial, based on the return he was getting with the return he was getting back on Heavy Melee Leech, But Cheryl had already started falling on my list, and she's just going to fall harder. Cheryl may end up falling to 13. We'll see. And that's it. That's pretty much what this is. It's a very small patch notes, but you should know what it is and isn't. Nothing seems to be added to the store, so no new skins, no new missions, Castle Kandor's nowhere in sight. But this is just basically straight up fixes. And the two nerfs. The nerfs to Evil Dead 1 Ash, as well as Cheryl. So the support class was the one that got hit for survivors. Nothing on Army of Darkness Ash or Elagos, but I feel like they kind of feel like they nerfed them a little bit by fixing that animation canceling, which those two particular characters were taking the most advantage of it. As always, thanks for watching, and later, mates.